Hello and thanks for joining me, your sports pilot James Glory, on another exciting episode of Sport Bible DNT. Welcome, bring you exciting and latest sport happenings across the world of sport every Tuesday. This week won't be an exception, so I would implore you to please stay tuned because we'll be right back shortly after this break. Welcome back. It's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon where we talk about sports at large, but this week we'll be focusing more on the Euros 2024 that started already. Remember last week we talked about the history pertaining to the Euros before the competition, but the Euros 2024 has begun already, where we saw Germany defeating Scotland in their first match of the competition. That is their highest win in the Euros, 5-1. They defeated Scotland in the opening game. We have witnessed so many goals already in the Euro 2024, but the first goal of the competition was scored by Bayern Leverkusen Florian Wirtz in the first 15 minutes of the competition. It's quite an interesting one, as the young talent was able to find the back of the net, continuing his impressive form with Germany after having an incredible form and incredible outing with Bayern Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. He's still in Germany playing for the German national team, as he was able to find the back of the net. So many players were able to find the back of the net in that game against Scotland, where Scotland would not be starting with the game that they will be hoping for in the Euro 2024. Scotland were defeated 5-1, and as things stands right now, they are sitting at the bottom of the group, while the host country are sitting at the top of the group, scoring 5 goals, and that means that they are starting well in the competition that they are hosting. Remember that their manager is the youngest manager in the history of the Euro so far. Nagelsmann making history with Germany. Also, we know that we saw German Musiala scoring for Germany also, and that means that German Musiala and Wales are the youngest player that have scored for Germany in the history of the competition. Talking about Euros have started already, and we have witnessed over 15 goals in the Euros. And let's quickly take our attention to another match that took place in Euros, where we saw Spain defeating Croatia 3-0 in the group stage match. This was a shocking one for Croatia that suffered 3-0 defeat against Spain. Spain was able to find the back of the net, see the likes of Morata, also Kacper scoring for the team. And that means Kacper on his debut for Spain was able to find the back of the net. You remember that Kacper was able to score for Real Madrid in the finals of the Champions League, and also Kacper has been able to find the back of the net for his national team Spain after making his first competitive appearance for the Spanish side in the Euro 2024. It's another interesting one, talking about the Spanish side, and particularly talking about the youngest player in the competition of Euros. We talk about Lamine Yamal, who makes his appearance in the Men's European Championship, becoming the youngest player to do so in the history of the competition. At age 16, Lamine Yamal makes his first appearance for Spain in the European competition. Quite an interesting one for the young talent. We have seen him do so many things with Barcelona in the Spanish La Liga, but now he's representing his national team in Spain at the Euros. What will you be expecting from the young talent? Will he be able to find the back of the net very soon? Remember, he had an outstanding performance against Croatia, where they were able to defeat Croatia 3-0 in their group stage match. And also talking about the Spanish side, we can't fail to talk about their goal scorer Alvaro Morata, who becomes the third highest goal scorer in the European competition, just behind Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo and Pochini, who had 14 and 9 to their record. Morata was able to score against Croatia to take his tally to 7 goals in the European competition, and means he is the third highest goal scorer in that particular competition. Morata keeps delivering for Spain. Remember, his contract with Atletico Madrid looks to be very unsure right now, but he is focused on the European competition. Remember, Spain has been able to win that competition 3 times and has still stand after defeating Croatia. They sit comfortably at the top of the group. And another interesting one in the Group B was the match between Italy and Almeria. The defending champions suffered a shocking first start to Almeria, where Almeria becomes the first team to score the fastest goal in the European competition. 23 seconds. It's what it took Almeria to score against Italy, the defending champion in the Euros. It was a shocking one for them after throwing in from their half, and you saw where Lamine was able to pound on the end of the goal to find the back of the net to take Almeria 1 goal up in the first 23 seconds of the match, as Almeria becomes the team to score the fastest goal in the Euro 2024. And the person who was able to find the back of the net and score the fastest goal in the history of the European competition was Mehdi Brahimi in the 23rd seconds in the competition. Though Italy were able to find their way back into the competition, and in particular in that match to win against Almeria, is an interesting competition that we have already in our hands. The underdogs are showing already that they can fight against the team that matters in the European competition. Another one talking about the Group A, back to the Group A, and in the opening group of the European Championship, we saw Hungary being defeated by Switzerland, but in that particular competition, we witnessed another record being set by Hungary captain, where we talk about Kozłowski becoming the youngest captain to feature in the European competition at the age of 23. So many records have been set and so many records has been broken already in the Euro 2024 that has just started few days ago. Let's quickly go on a very short break, and when we're right back, we continue right from where we stopped. Welcome back, and continuing from where we stopped. I said before the break, Kozłowski becomes the youngest captain to feature in the European competition at the age of 23. Quite an interesting one for him, though his team was unable to win that particular match where they were defeated by Switzerland 3-1 in the competition and in the opening match of the group. And that means Switzerland are sitting second behind Germany, the host country, at the group A. And talking about another interesting competition that we witnessed and another interesting match in Euro, we saw England defeating Zambia 1-0 in that particular competition. And in that match where we saw Jude Bellingham scoring the decisive goal for England, as England takes the win in the Group C of the competition. England are sitting at the top of the group ahead of Denmark, Slovenia and Zambia. You remember that Jude Bellingham has had an incredible and an outstanding season with Real Madrid in his first season, and now he has scored the winning goal that would help England start with a win in the Euro 2024. Remember, he also scored the opening goal for England at the World Cup. Now he has done that at the Euro 2024. Quite a remarkable one for Jude Bellingham, continuing from where he stopped with Real Madrid with England. How far will England be able to go in this competition? In their match against Zambia, we saw that they are relying on individual brilliance to go far in the competition. Will Southgate be able to make difference with the England national team with the likes of Bellingham Harry Kane, we see Foden, we saw Saka taking on so many defenders as he looked sharp for the England. Kobe Manu was able to make his first appearance in the Euro 2024 in what is his fourth appearance for his national team, England. I'm talking about the Netherlands in the European competition. Netherlands started with a win also against Poland, as we saw Vargas coming off the bench to score a decisive goal and hand the whole 3 points for Netherlands against Poland. This was an interesting match between these two, as we saw Kacper scoring another goal to open the competition for the Netherlands after Poland were able to go ahead in that particular competition. And in that match, Kacper was able to put Netherlands back in the game by scoring his 10th goal for the Netherlands, and that means he has scored his first goal in the European competition in his debut appearance for the Netherlands. He has 10 goals already in his name for Netherlands in all competitions. Remember, he was able to score the first goal for Netherlands in the World Cup that took place in Qatar. Now he has scored the first goal of the competition again in the Euro 2024 for the Netherlands. Kacper, will he be able to be the difference for the Netherlands in this competition? And we saw Memphis Depay not living up to expectation for the Netherlands, but their striker Vargas coming off the bench was able to score on his first touch to get the whole 3 points for the Netherlands. And for the record purpose, Van Dijk, their captain, gets his first win in the Euros with the Netherlands. Yes, you heard me right. Van Dijk has not been able to participate for the Netherlands in Euros. The last Euros 2021, he was sidelined by injury, but now he has got his first win with his national team as the captain of the Netherlands. Congratulations to the 32-year-old man getting his first win in the Euros 2024 and in the Euros at large with Netherlands. Another interesting one in the world of football that we won't fail to talk about is to ask for your prediction on the Euro 2024. Who do you think will be winning the Euro 2024 now that we have seen most teams play their first game? As we saw England winning Zambia, we saw Germany winning Scotland, and we saw Italy winning America. We also saw that Croatia was unable to defeat Spain, with Spain being able to win the European competition for the fourth time. And also we know Germany are equal to the task in the competition, where they are being managed by the youngest manager in the competition. Who do you think will be winning the European competition this year in the year 2024? Let's keep our fingers crossed, as we'll be enjoying good football and sport in the world of football. But this is how the table looks like in the Euro 2024. Let's quickly bring you in the Group A. We have Germany occupying the top spot in the Group A, followed by Switzerland, and in that Group A we saw Hungary occupying the third position, and the last position is Scotland after conceding 5 goals against the host country Germany. And in the Group B we saw Spain topping the group by defeating Croatia 3-0, Italy following second, and America following third, and Croatia sitting at the bottom table in the Group B. And in the Group C we see England occupying the top spot in the Group C, followed by Denmark, who were able to manage a draw against Slovenia, and Zambia, after being defeated by England, are occupying the last position in the Group C. This is the length at which we'll be going on this week's episode of Sports Vibe on DNT Work. For more news and sports stories, follow us across our various social media handles at Sports Vibe on DNT Work. Remember, enjoy your week. Thank you.